Hello, glorious people. Today we are going to be sharing on this exciting topic that I just discovered that most of the things that made you to be who you are today is thanks to the challenges and the people that told you no when you needed them. You are who you are today because of the people who said no to you when you needed them. Because I bet you they didn't know that all the people and the circumstances that hurt you would mold you into the amazing human being that you are today. You did not know, and the people who were maltreating you or, lacking respect for you, treating you the way they didn't know that all those things they were doing were only molding you to work on yourself, to be able to build your potentials, to be able to become a better version of yourself. The way you picked up yourself, despite how people and circumstances hurt you and tried to keep you down, transformed and matured you into the amazing human being you are today. Do you know that? Many a times we don't know that. I know my mother once told me a story that when they were living in one town where she relocated to live with the husband, where the husband was transferred to work, she used to beg pot from the neighbor regularly. And she used to beg pot, not because she needed pot to cook. She used to beg pot because she was doing like this kind of bean cake business, like koki, they call it moi moi, whatever. She was doing the business, so she did not have a sizable pot that will be able to contain the quantity that she will be able to distribute to her customers. So she used to beg from the landlady most often. And like 1 week down the line, when she was going like 2-3 times in a week to beg the pot, the landlady used to give. But because she was making so much profit, the landlady became jealous and stopped giving her pot. And so my mother got angry and frustrated and wanted to prove to the landlady that she is better than that. And so she went and bought a bigger pot than the one she used to beg from the landlady. And so when she was sharing with me, I listened to her narrative and I laughed. And she asked me, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "Mama, you expected me to be angry or to be angry at the landlady that treated you that way?" She said, "Obviously." I said, "No. Rather, I saw from your story, I have seen the positive side of it. Because if the landlady kept giving you the pot, you would not have bought a bigger pot. And now, once she insulted you out of jealousy and refused giving you pot, out of anger, you wanted to prove a point to show that you have more money, and you went and bought a bigger pot. If this lady kept giving you the pot, you wouldn't have thought of buying your own pot." And that's the truth. And so the fact that you got rejected, the fact that she turned you down, the fact that she refused giving you her pot, pushed you to buying a pot that will not only serve you, because that pot till date as we speak is still in my mother's house. That pot will soon be 50 years or even 50 years today. She still has the pot. And each time I see the pot, I remember the story she told me. So my dear, when you're pushed to the wall, or when you think someone is rejecting to help you, don't be angry. Always smile at those challenging times, because those times are only there to push you beyond your limit, to make you improve in one aspect of your life or the other. Okay? That is what life is all about. But despite the fact that she told me that story, she told me the landlady said, "I'm always going to be there. I will help you. You are like my daughter." And I told her, "Never you trust a person that has let you down more than 2 times. Never you trust a person that has let you down more than 2 times." Yes, she had been telling you she's going to be there. You told me there was one time that you needed help or money. She rejected you. And so you still kept trusting her. And when she refused the pot, I hope you learned a lesson. Because the first time that she failed you was like a warning. And then the second time should be a lesson. And if you keep expecting anything more than that, you're simply letting yourself to be taken advantage of. Despite everything, I hope she learned and she grew from that situation. Until date, she finds it difficult to borrow anything from anyone. You manage the little you have. If you not, it's normal that you cannot have all of what you want, but manage the little you have while working to have what you want. I hope I made some sense. Good morning.